It's not easy to do what you did. You made my men look like a bunch of minimum wage mall cops.
Hey, true believers, Englentine here. Just continuing the reviewing and ranking of Marvel movies. In this case, it's Thor. And I've watched this movie. I've enjoyed this movie. It's fun, but I never really gave it much thought. And as a matter of fact, I remember when it came out, it was like, why Thor? Seriously, why Thor? Well, now I'm watching and going, wow, this is possibly the most important, or at least second most important, of all of the movies released before Avengers, because this sets up the villain. Yeah, granted, in this movie, you have a hero's journey for Thor and a villain's journey for, or dissension, I should say, for Loki. And Loki's a decent and layered villain. Everything he did for his father's pride. And that's just, it makes him deep, and I believe that's why a lot of people say he's the only decent villain in the Marvel MCU. And frankly, I gotta say, he might just be the best.
Would you like to tell me where you received your training? Afghanistan? Chechnya? Who are you?
I have sacrificed much to achieve peace. For through your arrogance and stupidity, you have opened these peaceful realms and innocent lives to the horror and devastation of war.
Now, when they were casting Thor, I thought, wow, that's going to be a hard call, because they've got to cast damn near physical perfection. And, dude, seriously, really? They found Thor. Just strap some long hair on him, Chris Hemsworth. It's Thor. You know that. You've seen him by now. But also, I think I gotta give him props. He really does play the two sides of Thor very well. The young, brash, headstrong, warmongering Thor, as well as the learned version. But he and everyone else in this film takes a back seat to Tom Hiddleston as Loki. This is the perfect marriage between character and actor, almost to the level of Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man. This could be the second most perfect cast role in the Marvel MCU. I may eat my words later, but for now, I'm going to say that without any doubt.
You are a vain, greedy, cruel boy.
You are an old man and a fool!
You're unworthy!
Father.
I now take from you your power! And I cast you out!
Please open your eyes.
Oh no, this is Earth, isn't it?
Where it comes from?
Your ancestors called it magic. And you call it science. I come from a place where they're one and the same.
Also, set design and the special effects. Everybody who built Asgard, everybody who made Asgard look that way, just brilliant. This was a very good-looking movie. Got to give it to Kenneth Branagh. He brought it. His vision of Asgard is what I've envisioned when I would think about it. Now, granted, we had it drawn for us, so we already had a cartoonish look to it, but it just holds up. It really does, and look at that. They really did a good job on this, and like I said before, the movie looks great. Not just the outside, and I know, yes, I'm only showing pictures of the exterior, but inside the halls, the bit when Thor first walks through after he won some battle, this entire movie, just beautiful.
He has disobeyed his king.
The Earth scenes aren't as pretty, but they are just as fun. I thought I wouldn't like this particular part because, just like Green Lantern, I came to see Thor and not Donald Blake. Well, they never call him. Well, they do call him Donald Blake, but it's not a secret identity. So it ended up being pretty good. I enjoy the bits with Svelnik and him. Jane is fine. Everybody puts down Natalie Portman as Jane Foster, but you know what? I thought she was good in this movie. She did a fine job. Now, granted, they may be talking about the second one, but we'll get to that when we'll get to the bridge when we cross it or whatever. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. Point being, it's fun. It's got humor, but not so much. This was before Guardians of the Galaxy, so they didn't make every movie, including Thor Ragnarok, a comedy, and it really did allow the movie to have humor, but also have weight.
His fate is in his own hands now.
I will end this.
In the end, I thought it was well directed. It moved fast. It was well paced. Like I said, the drama wasn't buried under the humor like later films in the MCU. Let the car pass. I mean, it's a very entertaining film. However, here's the downside. I gotta be honest. I never felt any of the stakes. Now, granted, yes, I'm watching it again, so I know what's happening, but the tension is just not there. It's not that kind of movie, I guess. I don't know. It's more of an actor's film than the previous, as we see it's about the characters rather than the plot as well. But then again, the plot is the characters. They have to learn who they are, and Thor has to learn how to be a hero. Loki has to learn acceptance, and the fact that he doesn't, or to accept who he was, and in fact, because he doesn't, I think that's what leads him on his villain's path, and that's why he does what he does to save Asgard and make his father proud. It really is a deeper film than what I remember it being. It's flawed, but ultimately, it is very entertaining. So that's the review, and how does it rank so far with the other 3 movies that I had reviewed? Iron Man, Iron Man 2, and The Incredible Hulk. Iron Man 2 remains in last place, number 4. The Incredible Hulk drops to number 3. Thor debuts at number 2. And Iron Man continues to dominate the MCU by remaining at number 1. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? What did you think of the movie Thor? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you just, meh, it's okay, I don't see the point. What's going on? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinion on these things. Revisiting these older movies are really, I'm just excited now. I'm very excited for Black Panther, as a matter of fact. Because at the time of this recording, it's only less than a week away. 4 days. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this movie, like this video, you know the drill. Click like, share. Please help me to get word out about the channel. And don't forget to hit subscribe. Even if you think you're subscribed, please hit subscribe again to make sure. And that notification bell, make sure it's rung so you don't miss anything cool things happen around these parts. This is usually where I tell you about the Patreon. However, I figured I'm going to start this new giveaway program, so I made a video about it. Watch your volume, because it was filmed on my phone, and I think it's a little bit louder than normal. So bear with me just a moment. Hey, true believers, Englentine here. Now, you've heard me say on many a video, this is my only job, so please go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till. Help us keep the lights on. Help us keep making videos for you. So I decided, here's something nice to do. Why not, in order to say thank you, have a graphic novel giveaway? And so I figured, why not? And Superman in the 70s is this month's giveaway to anybody who donates $1 or more. The drawing will be on March 6th. We do have 2 tiers. When available, we're going to be giving away hardcovers as well. And this month, we're doing both. One for the $1 or more, and one for the $5 or more. This month's graphic novel is Batman Illustrated by Neil Adams, Volume 2. Just to give you a little look at what it's all about, I've got my copy right in front of me. And a lot of people thought that it was Frank Miller who returned Batman to greatness, but if you ask me, it was Neil Adams. Neil Adams and Denny O'Neil, man, they wrote some great stories. They made some great stories, and Neil Adams' atmospheric art just looks great. It looks amazing. And this book, it is just such a great compilation. And even as you get all of these stories right here, this is and then you get introductions and forewords. So you get the history behind it as well as the stories. So yes, please go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till. Get in the running to win Superman in the 70s, or drop $5 or more in the till and get in the running to win Batman illustrated by Neil Adams, Volume 2. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, thank you very, very much for watching.
Across the rainbow bridge of Asgard, where the booming heavens roar, you'll behold in breathless wonder the God of thunder, mighty
What is it? Power, Doctor. If we can figure out how to tap it, maybe unlimited power.
Well, I guess that's worth a look.
Well, I guess that's worth a look.